Hello, everybody, and welcome to today's Oriflame Talks. Today, we're going to talk about sustainability. I will share with you some examples of how we've built our vision into action, especially in the environmental sustainability area. We hope you are inspired and proud of the work we do and want to hear more. Please, during the discussion, chat and add any area you feel you would like a further deep dive into in another session. And please also ask questions in the chat. So Oriflame respects nature and also is committed to safeguarding our planet for future generations. I will focus on 3 touch points. One is the fact that our Swedish heritage, Jonas and Robert's passion, is in nature, both inspired by nature and respecting nature. We also consciously formulate, develop, and deliver our products. We make meaningful changes, we're aware of our impact, and we're very respectful and take responsibility for our actions. Strategically, we focus on our 3 impact areas: climate, forest, and water, and all underpinned by social responsibility. So under the pinpoint of our heritage is in nature, inspired by nature and respecting nature, we strive to use natural origin, renewable ingredients where we can, if possible, but only if they perform, are safe, and can be responsibly sourced. Because of our choice of ingredients, we therefore often develop formulations that are quite high natural percentage, but we do develop various levels of naturalness. We respect biodiversity. Our aim is to have 100% of our paper and board packaging FSC certified or recycled materials, and we're on very good progress there. Our second touch point is about our conscious formulation, manufacture, and delivery of products. When it comes to our ingredients, we consider the purpose and the need of every new ingredient that we bring on board. We also carry out an eco-ethical screening of each ingredient. We look at its origin, its naturalness, its biodegradability profile, and many more. You can see below an example of organic pineapple and how we actually classify this in our own database. You can see the natural origin content, almost 100%. You can see then we have ticked it as being natural origin, organic, containing no palm oil, and of a renewable source. We do this for all new ingredients we bring on board. Because rinse-off products have a big environment directly on water, very environmental impact on water, we consciously formulate all of our formulations, rinse-off formulations, to be biodegradable. This means that at least 90% of the carbon-based ingredients are biodegradable, based on OECD standards. We're very proud to have strengthened our commitment to now focus on all rinse-offs: hair, body, and face. And in 2023, we actually achieved 95% of our formulations to be biodegradable. We have a significant offering of vegan certified products across our entire portfolio, touching on all categories. And at the moment, we actually have 130 products on offer. These products are certified with the Vegan Society, which is the leading vegan organization, and we've worked with the Vegan Society for a number of years now. From a packaging perspective, we also drive improvements there. Many years ago, we stopped using PVC plastic. Now we really focus on recycled content, less materials, refills, and recyclability. And I'll give some examples of that, of the work we're doing later. When it comes to our direct suppliers, so that means our third-party manufacturers, our raw material suppliers, our packaging suppliers, we strive to seek EcoVadis sustainability assessments, valid assessments for all of those, and we've made amazing progress there as well. Going forward, we're going to strengthen that by bringing in some of our indirect suppliers as well. From an electricity perspective, we're very proud that since 2018, we've sourced 100% renewable electricity, either directly or through renewable energy certificates, for all of our own sites. So our manufacturing sites, our warehouses, and our offices. And adding on to that, we're really proud that this year, sorry, 2023, we became the first beauty brand to actually purchase Peace renewable energy certificates, which means that we're purchasing renewable electricity from a vulnerable area and actually giving jobs to women. In Nigeria, we've actually purchased a mini solar grid in an area that is educating women and encouraging them to seek employment. We fund climate action by investing in projects in 3 of our own markets to take responsibility for our own greenhouse gas emissions. In India, in China and Vietnam, we source wind projects. And in Indonesia, it's about biodiversity rehabilitation. So some of our key product launches in 2023 that showcase our sustainability actions and ambitions. We have Novage, where we focus on a lot of natural origin technologies, but also we formulated these formulations without mineral oils, without synthetic fragrances, without sulfates, and really so that therefore makes the naturalness of those products quite high. We also use recycled content in the packaging. Duology is our first premium hair care range to have been formulated to be biodegradable. Also very high level of naturalness, and we also have incorporated refills into our shampoo offering. Our lovely Tender Care iconic product, as you know, is now natural, 99.9% natural. And in 2023, we incorporated some upcycled ingredients such as green apple seed, which really brings beautiful stories to our iconic Love Nature. Sorry, Tender Care. Our Venture EDT is, as always, containing natural origin alcohol, but we've also incorporated natural origin extracts into these formulations. Willosophy launched in 2023, again with many natural origin ingredients, and also some of the offering is certified with the Vegan Society. GG 2023 launch, our face and lips offerings are certified with the Vegan Society also. And to speak about packaging, our North for Men packaging was relaunched without using carbon black pigments to allow easier recyclability where recycling facilities exist. So our third touch point is around making meaningful changes to reduce our impact, but also taking responsibility for our actions. We proactively manage what we call ingredients of concern. This has been quite an historic position in Oriflame. We look at ingredients both from, of course, a consumer safety perspective, but also environmental and ethical. And we believe the ingredients we take out from formulations are as important as those we add to our formulations. We partner with many leading organizations that have similar values to us so that we can drive positive change. And here are just a number of organizations that we work with. Forest Stewardship Council for sustainable management of forests for our paper and board. Roundtable for Sustainable Palm Oil for ensuring that we are working towards a sustainable source of palm oil for the industry. The Responsible Mica Initiative to enable better conditions for children and communities in areas of natural mica sourcing. Friend of the Sea to ensure that we certify our fish oils in our nutritional products as sustainable. I already mentioned the Vegan Society. We've worked with them and been a partner for many, many years and have a super relationship with them. And then also we're members of the Eco Beauty Score Consortium, which is an industry collaboration working on an assessment and a rating to demonstrate environmental footprint of beauty products. And something that we're super proud of and really shows our commitment to reducing our greenhouse gas emissions and our transparency and our ratings in external sustainability platforms is that for the 3rd year in a row, we've been named climate leader in Europe by Statista and the Financial Times. So what an amazing achievement that is, and we should all be so proud. We report on all our sustainability related risks, both environmental and social, in our annual sustainability report, but also in many other external reports. Our 2023 sustainability report is due to be published next week. So please look out for that to read more about the initiatives I spoke about today and many, many more. Thank you. Maybe are there any areas that you think would be interesting to learn a bit more about, whether it's our greenhouse gas emissions or how we approach vegan, how we address naturalness? I think one thing that's very important is that previously there have been no regulations or guidelines as to how you actually implement sustainability initiatives into the industry. There are more regulations now coming on board, the EU Green Deal, Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directive, that means businesses need to work towards being much more sustainable and very robust and transparent. And I think the fact that we've built in naturalness profiles into our calculations and biodegradability, and also report on many external platforms credibly and have been lauded for that, is a super position that we are in now in this area as the regulations come to impact industries much more. And I think maybe what's very interesting from the renewable electricity certificates is the fact that we took this opportunity to be the industry first, focusing on peace renewable energy certificates. Again, bringing that social perspective into the work that Oriflame does in sustainability. So they're actually adding value to areas of climate vulnerability, and in particular for women. So for Oriflame, I think, what's very, very important is the heritage of the company. Jonas and Robert, when they founded the company in 1967, they really wanted to take responsibility both for nature and for people as well. And it's really been a part of how Oriflame has built that uniqueness to really understand, be inspired by, and respect both nature and people. In our sustainability report, you'll see we do focus on our impact areas of climate, forest, and water, but we also speak a lot about the opportunities we bring to brand partners and also our people-powered community and how we all work together with this unique way of supporting each other and driving each other and therefore improving our lives and everybody's lives. I'd love to hear if there are any areas you'd like to learn more about. Biodegradability, of course, is, as I said, very key for rinse-off products. And we're always looking at any other areas that we think we should drive biodegradability into our formulations. And an area that I mentioned as well that we're very proud of is how we address ingredients of concern. And we have a very strong list of prohibited and restricted ingredients that in many cases is on par, if not better than many of our competitors. So we're very, very proud of the approach that we have around ingredients of concern and building in that ethical side as well as the safety and environmental. Okay, so I can see a couple of questions around our omega-3. So as I mentioned, our fish oil in our nutritional products is certified with Friend of the Sea to ensure that it's sustainable. And we harvest from anchovies, sardines primarily. And FOS has been working for quite a long time to ensure that all of the work is very ethically done, responsibly. The fish oil is sourced sustainably. We have this year focused on refills, as I mentioned, as well as bringing in the more recyclable content. So actually an ambition or advantage this year in 2023 was that we actually saved 500 tons of virgin plastic and glass by incorporating 500 tons of recycled plastic and glass into our products in 2023. And we also launched refills, as I mentioned, in duology, but also in Essence & Co. in the lemon and verbena version of Essence & Co. I can see a comment on fabric bags rather than plastic bags. That is a discussion we've been having actually with service centres and possibly using paper and FSC certified bags rather than plastic as well. So absolutely, the work that we do in Oriflame is across our whole supply chain and our whole value chain. So we work very closely with supply chain on driving initiatives there as well. of course, all ideas are super interesting for us as well. So please do share with us any ideas you have that we can drive. I think the vegan certified offering is very important. In the world today, where many people are vegan or vegetarian, it's lovely to have an offering. However, many companies do talk about vegan without kind of that robustness. And I think that having the product certified with the Vegan Society really adds that external credibility to what we're doing. And we have offerings in skincare with the Want range. We have offerings in botanicals in personal care range. I mentioned Gigi Face and Body, and quite a number of wellness products and some accessories, for example, makeup brushes. So that's becoming more and more of a trend and important. And I think it's interesting to mention that all our cosmetic products are actually vegetarian uh, acceptable, because we don't use any direct animal ingredients in our cosmetic products. And apologies if the transmission was bad. I believe it wasn't as clear as we would like. Someone has mentioned the leaping bunny symbol. Uh, Oriflame has never tested on animals for product development, so to substantiate safety or efficacy. However, historically, a number of regulators may have chosen to test in authorities in certain markets on animals. So we've made the decision now that we will not make sure that any product after 2023 will be tested on animals by any authority globally. From the Leaping Bunny perspective, we won't be making that claim in the near future. But you can rest assured that from 2023, we will ensure that no cosmetic product will be tested on animals from a regulatory authority perspective. And I think another question there is, are Oriflame products, do any use animal? As I mentioned, our cosmetic products do not use any direct animal ingredients. We do use some byproducts which have been ethically sourced, and we have statements to substantiate that, such as lanolin or milk and honey, for example, where the animal hasn't been harmed. In our nutritional offering, we do have a number of products that use fish oil and gelatin and collagen, as I mentioned. No more questions. Anybody else? Or we can end the session now. So please do let us know if there's any particular area you'd like to go into more detail, and we can, of course, arrange a further session on that. Thank you very much, everybody. So we will launch a survey in the chat, so please let us know how you felt about this session. And we would also like, apologies, my computer's sticking, also like share with you the next session, which is on the 1st of May, where some of our really amazing UK, Ireland brand partners are going to speak about how they've rebuilt their successful social selling business. So Cheryl, Charlie, and Shelley will all be presenting on the 1st of May their amazing opportunity that they have taken with Oriflame to build their social selling business.